In the heart of West Africa, long before European explorers reached these lands, a powerful empire was already rising. An empire built on gold, trade, and knowledge. Its wealth would eventually produce the richest man in history. But before the rise of Mansa Musa, there was the empire that made his legend possible. An empire whose influence stretched across deserts, cities, and continents. This was the Mali Empire. The story of Mali begins in the early 13th century. At the time, West Africa was divided into several powerful kingdoms competing for influence and control of trade routes. Among them was the Soso Kingdom, which had risen to dominate the region. But history was about to change. According to legend, a young prince named Sundiata Keita faced great hardship in his childhood. It is said that he was unable to walk for many years, and many believed he would never become a ruler. Yet destiny had other plans. As he grew older, Sundiata overcame these challenges and began to unite the kingdoms that opposed Soso rule. In 1235, he led a powerful alliance of forces against the Soso king Sumonguru Kandi in the legendary Battle of Kirina. The battle changed everything. Sundiata emerged victorious, and with that victory he united several states under a new banner. From this moment, the Mali Empire was born. Under Sundiata's leadership, a new political system formed, trade routes were secured, and the foundations of one of Africa's greatest civilizations were established. But Mali's true strength did not come only from military power. Its greatest advantage was trade. For centuries, merchants had crossed the vast Sahara desert in enormous caravans, carrying goods between North Africa and West Africa. These journeys were long and dangerous. Caravans sometimes stretched for miles, with hundreds of camels carrying precious cargo, salt from the desert mines, textiles from North Africa, ivory, cola nuts, and spices from the south. But the most valuable resource of all was gold. During the Middle Ages, West Africa produced nearly half of the world's gold supply, and much of that gold came from lands controlled by the Mali Empire. This wealth transformed Mali into one of the most powerful economic centers in the medieval world. Through trade, Mali connected Africa to the wider global economy, linking the continent with North Africa, the Middle East, and even Europe. As Mali grew richer, its cities flourished. One of the most famous was Timbuktu. Located near the edge of the Sahara, Timbuktu became a crossroads where merchants, scholars, and travelers from many lands gathered. But Timbuktu was more than a trading city. It was also a center of learning. Libraries filled with thousands of manuscripts preserved knowledge in science, religion, law, astronomy, and literature. Students traveled great distances to study with the scholars of the city. Another important city was Niani, believed by many historians to be the capital of the empire. From these cities, Mali's rulers governed vast territories stretching across much of modern West Africa. Markets thrived, culture flourished, and the empire's influence continued to expand. By the early 1300s, Mali had become one of the most powerful and wealthy empires on earth. By the time the 14th century arrived, the Mali Empire was already a global powerhouse. Its gold flowed through international markets. Its trade routes stretched across deserts and continents, and its cities attracted merchants and scholars from across the world. But soon, a new ruler would rise to the throne, a king whose wealth would shock entire economies. A ruler whose journey across the world would become legendary. A man remembered centuries later as the richest person in history. His name was Mansa Musa. In the next episode, the story continues. A young ruler rises to power, and his journey will leave the world stunned. If you enjoy discovering the hidden stories of history, subscribe to Hidden History, like this video, and share it with someone who loves learning about the past.